I'll be graduating from Penn in a couple of weeks, and I'll be staying in Philadelphia for a job with Cigna Health Insurance. So March and April are definitely my favorite months of the year. I love how we take this time to celebrate Jesus' resurrection and baptism and sharing our testimonies to glorify his name. But this Easter season, some part of me began to long for that time in my life about 3 years ago when I first met Jesus. I don't really know how to explain it in words, but there was just something so sweet about that honeymoon period. I guess it is when that period ended that I really began to see the value of community. And to be honest, having to depend on others in any way was pretty much my worst nightmare. Even though it annoyed me to no end that I had not grown into my personal way of reflecting God's love to others, and I knew that it would take time and exposure to develop in this way, I still genuinely just preferred to keep to myself and avoid the risk of being disliked or unloved or whatever. And I'm like really stubborn in this area, but God didn't let me remain there. He let me go through situations where I really needed to share my burden, times when I felt I could not even pray for myself. And that's when I really began to grow closer to people in this church and also in New Spirit of Penn Gospel Choir, the gospel choir at Penn that I'm a part of. I'm really thankful that God has allowed me to be part of these communities, to learn more about what it means to be the child of a perfect Father. That even when I'm passing through the fires, I will not be set ablaze because he has redeemed me and he has called me by name and I am his. And as I have needed my family here to remind me of that and have received so much encouragement and love time and time again, I really began to watch some of those walls I put up come crashing down. To be honest, I'm still at a point where the idea of loving freely is, kind of scary and new to me. And I still have such a long way to go in fully taking on my identity in Christ and thus being able to show his love without any fear. But as I rethink what my journey with Jesus has been, I realize I don't actually want to go back. The author and finisher of my faith changed my heart in ways no one else could. And I know there is more of his love, grace, and breakthrough for me to taste, share, and give him glory for in the future. Thank you.